Cuban sandwich, beyond just being a sandwich, really represents what Ybor City is all about. You have your Cuban bread, which obviously represents the Cubans. You have your ham, which represents the Spaniards. Your pork, which once again represents the Cubans. It's marinated in the sour orange, giving you that great roast pork flavor. You have your salami, which a lot of people don't realize the Italians immigrated to Ybor City. And then you have your cheese, the Swiss cheese, which I always say that melts it all together and represents how Ybor City was truly a melting pot. And then you top it with your mustard and your pickles, which represents the Germans, which a lot of people don't realize came to Ybor City as well. I truly believe that Tampa is the home of the Cuban sandwich and the best Cuban sandwich, without a doubt.
It's just a perfect blend of flavors. You get the sweet, the salty, you get the mustard in there. It's just, and the bread from La Segunda, and it's just a perfect, like it's umami in your mouth. It's awesome. The history of where the Cuban came from, the fact that the workers were here. It wasn't just the Cuban community, but it was also the Italian community and the other influences around that influence to make that Cuban sandwich for the workers who were working in the cigar factories, who back in the day didn't have refrigeration. That's why there's no mayonnaise, there's no lettuce, there's no tomato. The pork has to be hot and juicy. Everything has to be fresh. It has to be fresh pork butt with bone in. So we do here. We do our fresh sour oranges here in-house. We squeeze them by hand. And then we put the Swiss cheese on top so it just melts all over it. And then we press it and then a little butter on top, and it's golden heaven. So crunchy and tasty. It's everything, all in one bite. It's the best sandwich ever. It's definitely a Tampa sandwich. That's not for debate. That's not up for debate at all.